What's up, nerds and geeks? My name is OMG, WTF, LOL, FTW, BRB. Welcome back to more Total Extreme Wrestling 2013 Mod Spotlight, where we're playing as the WWE in the current year of 2015. We are booking the Go Home show to WWE Payback, which is this Sunday, I believe. Let me just double check. Schedule. Yes, it's this Sunday, so this is the Go Home show. You may have noticed right here, Sting has entered the final months of our negotiations, which kind of sucks because I wanted to do possibly Sting at SummerSlam, but he's not only retiring, but we can't hire him because if you remember, on our owner goals, Vince McMahon has said that we cannot hire any wrestler over the age of 45. So people like Sting and anybody else is Big Show. I don't believe Big Show's that old yet. Oh, he's getting close, though. Anybody over the age of 45 we're unable to hire, although I think Vince McMahon can personally hire their contract again. But either way, we do have a locker room incident here, so let us find this one out. It is between Big E Langston and Michael Hayes. They've really bonded backstage and have discovered a love of botany. I'm not sure if I know what that is, to be honest. I hope it doesn't make me sound stupid, but I don't know what that is. Either way, also, if you notice, last week on Raw we had Dean Ambrose take out Kane, so he's injured but on vacation. Maybe in Hawaii, who knows. So, yeah, I just wanted to point that out. But let's get this started. Let's get this started in here. Alright, so I know what I want our main event to be. It's going to be kind of a pick your poison kind of thing with it's going to be Dean Ambrose teaming up with Randy Orton to take on Rollins and Big Show. So let's put that in right real quick. I might have actually already done this match in the past, but you know, it just goes with the storyline. So Seth Rollins and Big Show versus Dean Ambrose and Randy Orton is going to be pick your poison. We did Kane and Big Show, so this is the first time we're doing a regular tag team match. But either way, as I was saying, it's going to be pick your poison. The winning team gets to choose their match at Payback. And the victory is going to go to Randy Orton. He'll pin the Big Show. I do want to keep Big Show strong, though. It's going to be an open, just open match. So we're going to put that in there. That's the main event, and then we'll have Randy. So, I mean, Randy! Reminds me of Family Guy. I remember watching one of the RKO Vines, whatever they're called. And, freaking Randy Orton, they did the one where from the episode of Family Guy, where Peter gets, like, pants by his bully, whose name was Randy. They did one where it was Randy Orton RKO's the pants off of Peter. I don't know if I'm really explaining it right, but you know, I'm not going to edit all this. What you just saw me do, I created an angle where it's going to be worker taunts another worker, and it's going to be going on after the match where Randy Orton announces that he will take on Seth Rollins in a. So let's go. Orton tells Rollins their match let's put this in there, at Payback will be a steel cage match. I don't know why I capitalized all the words steel. Steel cage match. And this is, the way of keeping out the Authority. So we'll have that go on, and it doesn't need to be that long. 3 minutes should be enough. And there we go. Also, we should probably start off the night with Triple H. We'll do hype by manager. But it won't really be. They're not. Actually, they'll be in the ring. Yes, they will. So we'll do Triple H in the ring as he's joined by Seth Rollins and the Big Show. And it'll be Triple H hyping the main event of the night, but in reality, it's not really. I mean, it is him hyping, but Triple H announces uh, let's just call it Pick Your Poison. Oh, I don't know if that's what it's called though. We'll say Triple H announces stipulation for tonight's, come on, what the heck? Main event. Oh, by the way, I always forget to say this. It's probably well past it by now. But there should have been an annotation up there if it's gone by now. You already saw it. But annotation linking you over to the show. Also check down in the description because there'll also be the showtime down there as well where you can just skip ahead. And I think you can actually just click on the button as well and it'll bring you to it. So we're going to put in a 6-man tag match. Actually, before we do that, let's do, excuse me, match announcement, which will announce the main event of the night, which will be Seth Rollins and Big Show, I feel like I'm going to sneeze, versus Dean Ambrose and Randy Orton. And then we'll also have them announce, 1 second, 2 more matches. Not announcing one match. One of them is just going to be hyping up John Cena in his U.S. Open Invitational. We're also going to have them talk about the 6-man tag match later tonight, which is going to be our semi-main most likely, which will be between Daniel Bryan, Ryback, and Dolph Ziggler as they take on their foes, Bad News Barrett, Sheamus, and Stardust. And then we'll also have them hype John Cena. What is it? Hype singles wrestler. John Cena. U.S. Open Invite. I don't know how to spell that word, and I feel self-conscious about it. Open Challenge hyped. Well, that just needs to be a minute. I don't get hype. I stay hype. I actually don't like Mojo Rawley at all. If any of you know who Mojo Rawley is, he wrestles on NXT. He's not that good. It's just my opinion. I never added Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. They don't play a major role, though. Add these guys real quick. Where is Eric Rowan? Bray Wyatt. And there we go. Okay. So let's put that 6-man tag match in right now. And I'll jump right to the Open Invitational as well. And then we can book the rest of the show there. So Daniel Bryan, Ryback, and Dolph Ziggler versus Bad News Barrett, Sheamus, and Stardust. I didn't mean to click match history. In fact, I wanted to go to storylines recap. And I know both of you have been fairly good. Neutral and fairly poor. And everyone here has been fairly good as well, so I guess we need to give it to Dolph Ziggler. But see, as Stardust takes the loss, he'll be neutral. See, I have not been booking this feud well. Have you guys go on for 10 minutes, and we'll give the victory to... I wanted to give it to these guys, to be honest, because I've had Sheamus and Barrett losing to Ryback and Bryan recently. But Dolph needs a win. God, man, that irritates me, because I was going to have Dolph take the loss, but he's been looking poor. Ya poor, Dolph, ya poor. Just thinking about having Sheamus win, too. Alright, we're going to let... Dolph Ziggler get the win. He'll pin Sheamus. We're also going to keep Sheamus strong. I want to keep Ryback strong as well. Open, all-out match. Close. So Dolph will get the win. And there you go. Weren't we just having a problem with, like, what was it? like angles. Either way. Let's have Cena do his open invitational thing. So it'll be open challenge. John Cena. US Open Challenge. Have him go on for 8 minutes because he's John Cena. That's going to be the semi-main, so this is going to be before that. And then we'll have the accepted challenge of, some of you guys may not be expecting this, but Alex Riley returning from NXT, and he's not going back down like Rhino did. He's staying on the roster, and he comes out and accepts John Cena's open challenge. So give Alex Riley 3 minutes. Oh, actually, remove that real quick. So here's my problem. Alex Riley is currently a heel, but I need him to be a face. So what we're going to do is we're going to clone this angle, and we're going to have a turn to face for the catalyst here. That way I can turn Riley, because he's going to... What I would like to imagine is he doesn't get a big pop, but I'd like to imagine maybe a little bit of a big hop. And it also turns him face, so there we go. Riley accepts his challenge. And then we're going to, of course, have... what was it? Oh, it's ringside scouting. Okay. The Miz come out, and he's going to be scouting John Cena. I like to imagine he talks a little bit of crap while coming down to the ring. And then we will put in the match. So it'll be John Cena taking on Alex Riley, who I believe is a lower mid-carder. Yes, and he's a heel. No, he's not. John Cena, Alex Riley. Even though I think these two do not like each other. Let me double check that. Simmering tension with John Cena. So these two actually don't like each other. But we're doing it anyway. And I just smiled. And I'm actually going to give you guys 10 minutes. And I might have to increase Riley to mid-card position. So I'm going to do that afterwards. John Cena's going to get the attack. Or not the attack. What am I saying? The win, of course. It's going to be open, all-out match. I want to protect Alex Riley, make him look good. This will be a decisive win as well. And, yeah. So let's close this. We're going to have Miz on commentary, so goodbye, Michael. Put the United States Championship on the line. A part of me, I think, will have a distraction finish with, well, not a distraction finish, I'm sorry. But we're going to have distraction during the match as The Miz distracts Alex Riley. Just to kind of, you know, do something there. Look at this. Fans are expecting a match. We got tons of time. Tons of time still. And then I think what we could do is a post-match attack where John Cena is celebrating and The Miz attacks him. Have this go on for, I'd like to say 5 minutes, just because I can imagine Cena like fighting back. And, you know, then you see like Damien Mizdow get up, Cena goes to like swing at him, and Miz clocks him with like the title or something, and then skull crushing finale on the title and poses with it. I think it would also be cool if we had a interview hype, or what is it, just hype? Whatever. Ugh, what the heck just happened there? Oh, of course, that's what happened. I clicked this again. And it'll be Daniel Bryan, Ryback, and Dolph Ziggler hyping their match against Barrett, Sheamus, and Stardust. have you guys talk for about 6 minutes. Bring that up here. More about right there. We still got to have an opening match. And then I think a Stardust promo would be a good idea as well. Yeah, promo. Stardust promo on Dolph Ziggler. I almost forgot who. And that could be 6 minutes. And that'll be after that, of course, not directly afterwards, but I just came up, not just came up with my first match, like, of the night, but it's going to be, well, yeah, it's going to be a tag team match. So it'll be the primetime players because I need a group of faces. Actually, let's have it be the Usos. It might not be a good idea to give the Usos a loss right away, but it's going to progress along the storyline. So it'll be the Usos versus the Wyatt family. I'm going to give you guys 8 minutes. And I'm going to give the victory to Eric Rowan, who has the better momentum. Luke Harper has that. Eric Rowan has an 82. Holy crap. Go Eric Rowan. We'll give the victory to Luke Harper. And it's going to be an open, all-out, work-the-crowd match. We are going to end it with a distraction finish as Jimmy will, not by Adam Rose. Yeah, that's why. Jimmy will be distracted by Cesaro, and we'll have Jay be distracted by Tyson Kidd, which will allow the Wyatts to pick up the victory. And put that right there, and we'll also put a scouting thing before that as well. So let's put that right about there. And we'll do AUU. Come on. Ringside scouting, which will be Cesaro and Tyson Kidd scouting Jimmy and Jey Uso. Give them 2 minutes because they're a tag team, so why not? And there we go. And then after that, we'll have... It's going to be a modern-day TV opening, but the way I like to have it go is... So Bray Wyatt, after the match, starts talking, blah, 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 you know, doing his whole spiel on Roman Reigns. Out comes Roman's music. I don't want... Do I want them to brawl? No, we'll have them talk a bit. Have them talk for a bit, and then they'll start brawling. Roman Reigns lets you know he liked to... I hate that about Roman Reigns. Someone show me where Roman Reigns and... freaking... Actually, I think I want the Stardust promo before that. Because we'll have that go on afterwards. But yeah, someone show me where Roman Reigns has ever, like, demanded to be... what's it called? You know what I'm trying to say. Off script. There's going to be 2 psych-up angles here. Actually, we'll do 3-man group boast. That's not going to be a psych-up angle, but it'll help. We'll have Triple H, Seth Rollins, and Big Show, as they're all boasting about what they're going to make their match be if they win. Well, I'm going to make my match this kind of match. Well, I'm going to make my match this kind of match. And them talk for about 7 minutes. Push this back. Put that right about between the Stardust promo and Bryan and Ziggler's thing. Probably going to have another match take place. And then I'm also going to have sort of an alliance thing where common tag team part thing or whatever. Randy Orton and Dean Ambrose as they talk about how we really don't get along, but tonight we need to get along because if we lose, they get to pick their match stipulation. I'll give them 5 minutes because I think these two would do really well together. And that will be before the Cena Open Challenge, but between that. So I think that's just about all I want to do for that. We do need something for the Divas because the Divas, well, they need it. Last time, oh, we did that where Nikki Bella betrayed, or turned. Oh, you know what we should have done? We should have called up a Diva. That might have been a good idea because we could have had, yeah, no, well, that wouldn't have made much sense because Paige just turned on him. But I was thinking maybe a six-man tag match, and then, you know, there were a lot of, holy crap. There are a total of 3 faces in the Divas division. Paige, no, not Paige, AJ Lee, Naomi, and Summer Rae. Interesting. Excuse me. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? We got to do something with Divas. I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. We could just have a Divas match, like 2 Divas matches tonight. So we'll do one Divas match where it'll be AJ versus, oops, AJ can take on, wow, a lot of the Divas got some good momentum for them. Layla just retired, believe it or not. I don't know if any of you guys heard about that. Might put Layla in action. Or Natalia. I'm thinking Natalia versus AJ would be a better match. So let's go Natalia and AJ Lee. We'll have them go on for 8 minutes. We'll have Nikki Bella replace Michael Cole on commentary, even though I don't like that. Open match. There we go. We'll have that match take place before, right about, do I want it there? We should probably put it like there. So we'll do ringside scouting. And it'll be Nikki Bella scouting AJ Lee. And then I also think what would be fun afterwards is if we have Paige attack AJ, even though AJ's hasn't been looking too good right now. But it'll be a post-match attack. Paige attacking AJ Lee. Oh, other way around. AJ Lee getting attacked by Paige is what I wanted it. Have that go on for 3 minutes. I can imagine her just screaming, "This is my house!" and stuff like that. I thought about doing a Naomi match, but I don't know. I might save that for the pre-show. I also wanted to do not an interview, but more of a rant. Actually, we'll just do this. Doesn't matter, really. Paige hyping up her Divas match against AJ, Nikki Bella, and Naomi. Have her talk for about 4 minutes. We'll put that after the AJ Lee match, of course. So we'll probably put that right about here, because I imagine this being the commercial, and then we come back to another thing or something. I don't know. Actually, that'll probably be the commercial, and then we'll have a match. So we haven't had Rusev on Raw in a while. Let's have Rusev. No, well, do we? What do we want? What do I want to do? We have used all our main eventers, so that's good. Could put Adrian. Oh, I thought Adrian Neville was a heel. I was like, what? Adrian Neville can take on... I think I've done most of these guys, to be honest. Don't know. Yeah, let's just do Rusev then. I was thinking Adrian Neville, but I don't know who. So we'll have Rusev do the pre-match singles catchphrase. It's not really a catchphrase. It's just more Rusev talks down on America. That'll go between this and who would be fun. Oh gosh, didn't mean to do that. Who would be a interesting match for Rusev? Oh, remember when Big E Langston had a feud with Rusev? I do. They had some pretty good matches, actually. I think we've done this before. Well, not this exactly, but um, we'll have. Nah, I don't want to do this. I was thinking about Zeb Coulter coming out again and Swagger running down on Rusev, but let's just put that match in and we'll figure out who we want Rusev to fight. Rusev can take on. Well, we don't want really any of these guys. Occasional people get out of the way too. Exclude booked as well. Not Roman Reigns for sure. Maybe we could include lower mid-carders. I don't know. Adrian Neville's got a good amount of momentum going his way. I guess Truth. Our Truth can be a good person to squash. Have it go on for 5 minutes. Rusev. Where's Dominate? Oh, Dominate and Decisive. Move that up. Where is Rusev's thing? And then we'll do Rusev doing a post-match beatdown. The winner decides that insult to injury. Rusev, R-Truth. And then we'll follow, you know, where it goes backstage to Page. Backstage to Page. We still got 20-something minutes left to do, so who else could we use? Just cracked my jaw. That felt great. I guess we could have a Miz match early on in the night, because Miz has not been in a match yet, I believe. Let me just confirm that. Yep. So we'll put Miz in a match with somebody. Faces. We've got Roman Reigns, but no. Mark Henry, but no. Miz can take on Zack Ryder. It can be a quick little 7-minute match with The Miz getting the victory. And we'll also have him do a pre-match catchphrase. That'll be, let's do that. There's a lot of angles here, so let's do that right there. And then we'll have a pre-match catchphrase, as I said. It'll be The Miz, you know, I'm The Miz, and I'm awesome. You know, that old school jazz for The Miz. Still got 14 minutes, though. Like, that's the problem. Still need something else to fill the time. Something else to fill the time. We'll have a Roman Reigns promo or interview where he, you know, he talks about, about what he's going to do to Bray Wyatt and stuff, you know. How many more minutes did we need? 14? Jesus. So much. Never had this problem before. Oh, God, Roman Reigns and you're stupid. Oh, I don't want to be scripted. We got 6 more minutes to do. We could probably do it right there as well. Roman Reigns, and then it goes to Page, and then, you know, Orton and Dean. So, Look at the analysis one more time. Who else could we use tonight? Let's just get Adrian Neville in action. Put him early on the show. I don't know against who, though, so. We'll do Adrian Neville as he takes on Brock Lesnar. Let's do Neville versus Tyson Kidd, actually. I got an idea. I know we've done this. This would be the third time we've done this match. Okay. You guys will get 8 minutes. Adrian Neville getting the victory in an open, all-out match. And we'll have distraction finish as Tyson Kidd gets distracted by Jimmy and Jey Uso. And that'll be enough. So we'll put this match, not too early because we had the Brass Ring Club, but we'll put it before the Divas match. So I'm thinking, where's a lot of angles at actually? There we go, we'll just do that. And I don't have any for the pre-show. Actually, we could get like the Ascension on there. But I really don't want to job out the Party Express because I like the Party Express. So we'd have to find a team that I wouldn't really care to job to. We could do the New Day. Like, we haven't done that before, but actually we haven't done it before because we'll use Big E and Xavier Woods versus the Ascension. So open match, we'll have it go on for 7 minutes on the pre-show. We'll give Connor the victory. Actually, we'll give it to Rick Victor. Victor will get the victory, not loser. And Xavier, unfortunately, will take the loss, even though I like Xavier Woods. But right now, I'm just on the Ascension right now. I want them to be good. And save. Alright, welcome to those nerds and geeks who clicked on the annotation below. I actually still need to do annotations for the previous video, so I might do that afterwards. Either way, welcome to all of you. We booked the Go Home show. I actually liked the way the show went. Let's see if 2 liked it as well. Let us go, nerds and geeks. So we only have one pre-show bout, and it's between the New Day and the Ascension. A bout that has been solid in reaction, but no crowd heat. The Ascension defeating the New Day members, of course, Woods and Big E. I almost said Woody. When Victor defeated Xavier Woods with the Fall of Man, Kofi did some good work ringside, and there was no worker improvements, and he got a 46D. Look at the negatives here. Big E holding back. Look at that. Psychology, poor gimmick. What? Victor, he has a great gimmick, I thought. Whatever. Moving on to the actual show, we start off the night with a 74B- as Triple H is in the ring hyping up the main event of tonight, stating that tonight's main event will be Seth Rollins and the Big Show versus Randy Orton and Dean Ambrose, but there's a little bit of a twist on tonight's main event. The winning team gets to choose their match types or what kind of match they want at Payback. Simple as that. Good way to start out the night. And then the announcers do put over the fact that we will see Rollins and Big Show versus Ambrose and Orton. They also put over the fact that later on tonight we'll have a 6-man tag match as the Intercontinental Champion Daniel Bryan teams with Ryback and Ziggler to take on Bad News Barrett, Sheamus, and Stardust. And we also get a 79B, which easy B, I guess, not easy A, where they hype up the U.S. Open Invitational later tonight. And we go to the ring, which we see all the entrances happen, whatever. Before the match can start, Cesaro and Kid's music hit, and they're down to the ring to scout their future opponents for this Sunday at Payback. And then we have the match, which gets a 62C-, about that a solid reaction, but not much weight and heat. The Wyatt family defeating the Usos when Luke Harper defeated Jey Uso by pinfall with a running big boot after the distraction from Tyson Kidd. I know this might not be the best thing to do to have the Usos lose before Sunday, but I thought it would be interesting storyline-wise that the Brass Ring Club cost them the victory over the Wyatt family. And, yeah, there should also be a great chemistry for teams because these two had great chemistries. Like, not like when teaming together, but I meant like these two teams like had great chemistry in their matches, and there should be like a tag team thing. Like the Usos have great chemistry when facing the Wyatt family, stuff like that. And then after the match, Bray Wyatt gets into the ring, starts talking about Sunday, what he's going to do to Roman Reigns, how Roman should start kissing his family goodbye, because after Sunday he's going to pretty much hang his head on his wall. You know, all that. I don't really know exactly where Bray Wyatt would go with this. This leads to Roman Reigns coming down to the ring because, well, he mentioned his family, and the two go back and, not back and forth like for a while, but for a little bit. Roman just says, you know, you brought my family into this. I'm sick and tired of you. Forget payback. Payback comes tonight. And he comes down to the ring. The two start brawling, and a bunch of people come out to clear them apart. So there we go. And we have a backstage promo where, you know, Stardust is in his black room talking about Dolph Ziggler and all that. Just hyping up the match for later on. Miz comes down to the ring and he does his "I'm awesome" catchphrase for the fans. Has a match against Zack Ryder that gets a 59C. Some good action but not much weight and heat. Miz defeating Ryder with a skull-crushing finale. Zack Ryder's also improving in Rumble skills. And then we go backstage for Triple H, Rollins, and Big Show. They're all hanging out, bragging about tonight's main event. Rollins asks Big Show, hey, what are you going to do for your match? Big Show says, I don't really know. Big Show says something like, my match type's going to be first person knocked out, which obviously helps Big Show quite a lot. And then Big Show asks, what's your main event going to be, Rollins? And Rollins, you know, talks about how he hasn't really thought about it, but he's thinking about having a special guest referee match with one and only Triple H. That's, of course, if Triple H would agree with it and give him the honor of being his referee. And Triple H looks at him and said he can't imagine any honor greater than being the referee of Triple H or Seth Rollins' match. I think it's a 77B. And then we go to the ring. The match had some good action, but not much weight and heat. Adrian Neville defeating Tyson Kidd with the shooting star press after Jimmy and Jay, I think I put both of them down, distracted Kidd to get a little bit of payback. Ha, you get it? Because that's the name of the pay-per-view. And then we come back from commercial, I guess, and AJ's in the ring about to compete. Out comes Nikki Bella, scouting her future opponent. Oh, I never gave Naomi a match. That's what I wanted to do on the pre-show. Naomi a match, but whatever. And that leads to our next match, which gets a, oh wow, I expected a C. 51D+, huh. AJ Lee defeating Natalya with sliced bread number 2 in a match that had some solid reaction, but not much weight and heat. Natalya is improving her performance skills, and AJ celebrating, and here comes Paige beating her down to the match, screaming in her face, "This is my house," as Nikki just looks on. And then we have a backstage interview as Daniel Bryan, Ryback, and Dolph Ziggler hype up their six-man tag match later tonight against Barrett, Sheamus, and Stardust. And Ziggler stood out as being very good. Look at that. It was good. Good for Dolph Ziggler. Then Rusev is on the mic. Way better than the Lana thing we did. Talking about how much he hates America, down on America, all this stuff. Lana helping Rusev out in the angle, of course. Namachki America, whatever he says. This leads to our match, which gets a 49D+. Didn't expect it to be too great. Extremely short match. Rusev defeating Truth the Bullplex. And yeah. And then we move on to a beatdown, which is just R-Truth beating down on not R-Truth, Rusev beating down on Truth like he does. That's Rusev for you. And then Roman Reigns cutting a promo on how much he hates Bray Wyatt and how come this Sunday that he's going to beat the living crap out of him, basically. Unfortunately, this could have been better, but Roman struggled going off script. Gosh darn it, Roman. And then Paige hyping up her upcoming Fatal 4-Way over to Divas title match. Talks about how it's her house, stuff like that. And we see Randy Orton backstage as he approaches Dean Ambrose. Orton talks about how he knows him and Ambrose aren't the best of friends. In fact, that they don't really care for each other at all. But tonight that they're partners and that they need to work together, because if they lose, the Authority wins. And if the Authority wins, well, then they can just practically say that they're going to lose this Sunday. Ambrose agrees, and they say that they're going to team up and they will destroy them. Simple as that. Then Cena's in the ring, hyping up his U.S. Open Invitational Challenge, talking about how prestigious the United States Championship is and how it's a symbol of honor, all that fun stuff. Even kind of takes a jab at the Miz, saying Miz would rather hold this title up and bring it to interviews and Hollywood meetings instead of defend it with pride. And he says, but that's not me. So if I look at my clock right, that means the John Cena U.S. Open Invitational is now. He waits for his opponent, and a familiar music hits the arena. It's Alex Riley. Alex Riley making his turn, or making his return to the WWE. We're also going to handle his turn because he was a heel, so we're going to complete this. And now he's a face. John Cena's in the ring. Alex Riley comes out and tells Cena he's exactly right. That title stands for honor. That title has so much prestige behind it. And he's saying, and it would mean even more to dethrone you, which is why I've returned, because I'm looking to restart my career, and it starts tonight when I win the United States Championship. So Alex Riley, what? It's not his strong suit. He's like the same exact, isn't he? I can't bring up faces on here. I thought I could. So Riley agreeing to, oh, I never changed him to a mid-carder. Whatever. So Riley making his return to the WWE, and then has a, oh wait, this, I thought this was a match, 72 B-minus. Cena and Riley are about to complete, but then you hear Miz's music hit as him and Damien Miz down head to the ring, and he's scouting Cena, and he's also going to join the commentary team. And then we have a match that gets a 56 C-minus. It could have been very better, but whatever. Match had some good action and average heat. John Cena defeating Alex Riley by submission with the STF. We also had Riley get distracted by Miz during the match. Cena making defense number 7 of his United States title. I do believe this match would have gone better if I would have rose Riley from a lower mid-card to a mid-card talent. But because I didn't do that, I think that's what brought it back because of time, I believe. Let me look at this. Yeah, I believe it was the timing, but whatever. Either way, performance of John Cena stood out as good, so that helps me out. And then after the match, Miz comes out and attacks him. Cena's fighting Miz off. He sees Damien Mizdow get up on the ramp, so he punches Mizdow but turns around, gets clocked with the title, and then Miz, for good measures, hits the skull-crushing finale on Cena on the United States Championship and poses with the title to hint that he might be walking away with the title this Sunday. And then we have a 64C and about to have great action and average heat. Daniel Bryan, Ryback, and Ziggler defeating Bad News Barrett, Sheamus, and Stardust when Dolph Ziggler defeated Sheamus with a zigzag. Stardust was off his game tonight. That sucks. Ziggler's improving in Rumble, and Sheamus is improving in Technical. And, oh, wow. I guess commercial break. Then we lead to our main event that gets a 76 B-minus. I didn't put anything between these. Oops. Featured great action and a good crowd. Randy Orton and Dean Ambrose defeating Seth Rollins and Big Show. When Randy Orton defeated Big Show with the RKO. Seth Rollins was really off his game tonight. Wow. And then we end off the show with Randy Orton grabbing the microphone, and this is practically him taunting Seth Rollins, but he brags to Rollins and announces that their match at Payback is going to be a steel cage match. So there you go. Randy Orton and Rollins, steel cage at Payback. Increased our popularity in 19 regions, but lost us in 16 regions. So we lost popularity in America, apparently, because, I don't know, because it's stupid, if you ask me. Reading text message, I'm sorry. That's what I do, because I'm so professional in my videos. Alright, whatever. Okay, let's look at this. Roberts is retiring. And the end for Lance Storm. Oh, what a shame. Nothing too special. I'm a little upset that oh, I should have used Swagger and Zeb Coulter. Look at him. Whatever. Down. I went up on Canal 5. Down, down. And up on Televisa. And down. I thought the show was great, Nerds and Geeks. Good go-home show if you ask me. But whatever. Look at the storylines before we end it off. Nothing with too special, but either way. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, do me a favor. Comment, like, subscribe if you have not already. And as always, my name is OMG, WTF, LOL, FTWBRB. Don't you worry, Nerds and Geeks. SmackDown will be uploaded today as well. But as you see, it's close to Raw, so I'm going to go watch Raw and then record SmackDown afterwards. So, alright. Either way, hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, do me a favor. Comment, like, and subscribe if you have not already. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and like me on Twitter. And that's about it. Have a good day, Nerds and Geeks.